All right, y'all. Before we dive in, a quick heads up.
This show is raw, real, and definitely not rated PG.
We're talking about adult themes, sexual content, and the kind of stuff you probably don't want blasting through your speakers at work or around your kids.
So grab some headphones, pour your drink of choice, and get comfy.
Oh, and just so we're clear, we are not licensed therapists, counselors, or sex coaches. Sex coaches,
Sex coaches.
not sex couches.
We're just a couple of people sharing our lives, experiences, and sexy adventures. An ethical non-monogamy. So with that, pull up a chair and enjoy the show.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Beyond Monogamy. I'm Adam.
And I'm Pris. And today on our Wednesday Quickie, we're going to be talking about how to set up a gangbang.
Yeah, this is purely an introspective as we have not done it yet. And this is the frustration.
Well, let's explain to people why we are talking about this.
Yes, please. Set up the backstory.
I want to have this happen. I want to have a gangbang.
Is this a fantasy of yours?
It's a fantasy of mine.
Okay. But
I am going to pick who it is. They will not be randos. And it will be for my pleasure. Now, I said this to somebody, and somebody said, well, isn't it always? No, no.
Now, would it be fair to say that in most cases, when you have fun with another man in the swinging space, would you say that it's usually about your pleasure or no?
Sometimes it is. Sometimes they just want to keep on going like we're running a marathon. Not happening. It's not going to happen because I will stop somebody if they're taking too long. I'll be like, I'm done. We're done.
Yeah, you've done it before.
I've done it many times. It's just who has time?
Who has time for that bullshit?
And so this is going to be, I'm trying to figure out like how to set it up because I don't want randos.
Yeah.
And then someone told me, you should try them before you set them up. And
that was me who told you that.
Yeah. I was like, that's true. So I have to do that. And again, I have to make sure they understand that this is one for content creation.
Mm-hmm.
And
so they have to be okay with being
filmed. They have to be okay with being filmed, which pretty much anybody that I play with outside of the club is already told that, that I'm going to record. And so they have to be okay with that. And they have to understand that this isn't for them. This is for me. If you are lucky enough to have an orgasm in the matter of time that we're doing it, kudos to you, homie. But
so this is the fun part for me because I get to be the fly on the wall because I know you.
Yeah.
I know you probably as good as you know yourself.
Yes.
And
I hope so.
I know how excited you get. And sometimes things sound easy.
This is hard.
Oh, yeah. No, this is hard.
This is hard.
And this is hard for a number of reasons. First and foremost, just for anybody to set up a gangbang, the difficulties that are involved, you're talking about, you have to find at least 4 to 5 guys, if not more, depending on what your volume is that you're wanting. You have to find 4 to 5 guys who aren't flaky, who are open for that calendar date and time, can make it, will not flake out on you, will for sure be there. That in and of itself is a difficulty. Then you have to find guys know how to please a woman. Again, not always the easiest thing to find.
Correct.
Then you have to make sure that they can have sex with other men in the room or partaking in that. Not all men can do that.
No.
We know some that are purely unable to and have to go to a different room, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that right there is a difficulty. Yeah. Then they have to be okay with being recorded. And yeah, just all of that is a difficulty, right? You have to make sure that their penis works. You have to make sure that all of these things will come together, that they can actually do what they need to.
I have a long checklist.
But then on top of all that, here's the real difficulty.
Tell me.
Well, this is why I told you, you're going to have to try them out individually before you put them together.
Yeah.
And you're not a big fan of having sex with men one-on-one.
No.
Yeah. So that means that you're going to have to start going out and finding different guys that you're interested in, try them out and go, okay, well, maybe I'll consider this one or maybe I'll consider that one. Like, how is this going to go?
Most of them are probably friends. People I already know.
You don't really sleep with a whole lot of your male friends.
When we go to the club and be like, look, friend, I want to have this and I trust you. So I've never tried that. How about we go to the back? I try it and I see if you get to be on the list.
So they have to volunteer themselves to be on the list first and then you try them out?
Well, I'm going to talk to them. No, not everybody. I'm going to ask them. So they don't have to volunteer. I'm just going to be like, hey, I'm going to have this and I'd really like for you to join.
Yeah, but
I have to try that first to make sure that you can join.
Yeah, yeah.
If someone, I mean, you've been asked.
I have been asked and but she wanted to have sex with me individually, one-on-one, before
everybody came in.
Which that didn't.
And she didn't want me there.
No.
This is not going to be like that. I do not care if your wives, your girlfriends, your significant others want to come and watch. I do not care.
Yeah. They can hold the camera.
Have them hold the camera. I need many angles. That is not what this is about. This is me checking off a bucket list of a fantasy that I want to do. That's why I said this is not about anybody else but myself.
Okay.
And so
if you had to basically break it down, how would you see this going? This wonderful night of gangbangish. Break it down for me. What do you see this? How do you see this happening? How do you see this playing out?
I say this is going to be about 4 or 5 guys.
Okay.
And I'm going to be super comfortable with them because, again, they're probably all going to be friends.
Sure.
You will be there.
I will.
Wives or not wives or girlfriends will be there or not, out of the screen area.
Out of the screen area.
I'll be on the bed, laying down with my beautiful, sexy lingerie and start making out one at a time. I want hands on me. I want to be rubbed. I want to just feel like I am the Queen of Sheba and adore me.
And adore me.
That's what I want. And as we're proceeding, one's going to be, hold on, because he's talking about this. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm going to be on top of somebody. And then I can have one on one hand. I can have somebody in my mouth and then the other hand. So I'm going one arm, one hand.
Yeah, that's for those of you who are not watching at home, but you're listening. Gosh, you're missing out on some really interesting arm and mouth action.
Oh, wait, it's be like this.
You know, if you look like that when it's happening, I think our content's going to sell for different reasons. Yeah.
Oh, but it's still going to sell. So I could care less. So the point of this is for me to experience all of these men together. And I would love to finish.
Yeah?
I would.
Each one of them.
I would love for each one of them to finish because that would be hot.
Yeah.
I know I can do it, but their head has to be in the game. And I'm going to have people back there cheering them on. So
I don't know. See, that might make things a little bit more difficult. So this is the reason why I think it's so hard. No pun intended. Is you and I, we're exhibitionists. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go to the club and we post up in the middle beds.
Yes.
Because we like to be watched.
Yes.
Most of the people that we talk to that we've expressed interest in playing with, that sort of thing, several of them will tell us, I don't want to play out in the open. I don't want to be out there. And so.
But have you noticed it's a lot of women?
That's true.
Let's say that. Men, I love you guys because y'all are like, fuck it. Yeah. Where do you want me, Pris? And that's what I'm saying. It's a lot easier. Women, we have a lot of insecurities. We don't like the way we look. We don't like the way we sound. We have a lot of things that are in our heads. And I find that a lot of men don't really think about that.
Gosh, you know, I don't know if that's true.
I mean, it probably isn't.
I think about that. I mean, I overthink about that.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I feel like that's a generalization about men that's not necessarily provable.
I mean, so I'm saying not every man, but the most are like, sure, where do you want me?
Yeah, I think there are a lot more guys who are like, this is an opportunity that if I have to, I'll make it work.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
This is exactly what that is, sir.
Yeah. And I think I might have said that once before myself. It's like, okay, well, this is an opportunity that I might not get again. So I better just make this work.
So we'll be testing some.
Yeah. So then on top of all that, you want them all to finish.
I would love for them to finish.
Yeah. Any particular place?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'd like some in my mouth. I'd like some on my tits. I would love some on my stomach, on my ass. Yes.
Wow.
Guys, bring your A game.
That's right. And start finding your real estate.
Yes. It's like Monopoly.
Start finding your real estate.
Keep going.
I got the back shoulder.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be a lot of, honestly, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, so this is kind of the interesting aspect of it, because I've talked to a lot of women who have discussed with me the MFM threesome.
Yes.
And I've had several women tell me, man, that sounds like a lot of work, because just being with one guy is a lot of work, but being with two guys is a lot of work and overwhelming. Why?
Because I used to think the same thing. Because we do it for them.
Yeah.
Stop doing it for them.
So what exactly would you be doing for them?
So this is what I'm saying. Like, okay, so like when I had two guys, it was a lot of, oh, okay, how do you want me? Oh, do you want me from behind? No. This is not going to be what that's about. They're all going to have colors. So I'm going to say red, you're the back. Blue in the front, green at the right. Like they're
oh my gosh.
Hey, I'm going to have this. I'm telling you.
Sounds like a football playbook.
This is about me.
Okay. So that is about you, but let's face facts. Sex is still work. It's not like, I mean, are you planning on just laying there like a dead fish and letting these guys just do stuff to you? Well, obviously not, because you are a sexual being. So you'd have to do some work.
Okay. So let me explain to you. So as a woman, I'm going to go play with you, right?
Sure.
Okay. And then I'm going to bring, I don't know, Jack. Hey, Jack, do you want to come and join me and my husband? Okay. So I'm going to be there, and I'm really, really, really performing for both of y'all.
Okay.
Trying to make it super sexy.
Super hot.
Like, where do you want me, baby? And how do you want me? For y'all too. Okay. This one is not going to be about that. I'm going to tell you, this is where you're going to be. This is what I need you to do. And then we're just going to keep flowing. And we're going to just keep flowing. And if I'm getting tired, I'm going to be like, okay, pause. And I'm going to step away.
Yeah.
And like I'm literally seriously doing this for me.
Now, say they're really successful at getting you to your finish point. Mm-hmm. Are you able to keep going past that? Or would you have to put a stop and go, okay, I need some time?
I can keep going past.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, it's going to be a room full of you and guys. Would you have any toys there? I know that seems like a silly question, but yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Just because it's helpful.
Is it?
Yeah.
So even with dicks all over the place, you're going to have...
Because it's for me.
So that they can use on you, or
they
that
can
you
use
can
on me, or I can use it. Like, they're going to be there. I feel like that's going to be a must, because even though I'm going to try them, situations may happen where a little bit of them get tired, or maybe they're not getting me where I need to be. And it's like, all right, Red, sit this one out.
Now, and I know that it's hard to say this ahead of time because you haven't had the experience yet, and you'll probably have an answer after it happens. But just from the outside looking in, do you think that you'd want to do it with any regularity, or is this just I'm going to check this off my bucket list kind of situation? Is it something that appeals to you so much that you would consider doing it more?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Only because if I'm successful in this, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It'll be fun for you to watch.
It would be fun for me to watch. It would be fun for me to watch.
Guys, he's not partaking on this one.
I will not be a part of this unless one of you guys can't handle
he will be watching
the real estate that you've got. Then maybe I'll jump in if I have to. But frankly, I think I talked to somebody about this a long time ago, and she was working on setting up something for herself. And she said, I need 5 guys, but really I need like 7. I need 2 for backup.
Yeah.
Just in case
Yeah.
2 end up flaking,
Yeah.
you know, like, so it's almost like you got your roster and then you got 2 alternatives.
And it's so like, and I always wonder about things like that. Like, were they friends? Because the ones I'm going to get are going to be friends. Like, we're going to know these people.
Yeah.
And so that's what makes it easier because, hey, afterwards we can go have pizza. We could go hang out.
I'm going to have pizza there.
Yeah. Like, it's really going to be a fun thing that I'm putting together. And I'm really trying to put this together by my birthday, guys.
Ooh, March 14th. Speaking of your birthday, for those listening, we are having a big shindig on March 14th at Club Eden
At our
in San
favorite
Antonio.
club.
That's right. And it is open to anybody and everybody who wants to go. If you want to be there, we're going to be getting the VIP area there. You are more than welcome to party with us. We will have lots of people there. We're going to enjoy ourselves from about 9 p.m. on March 14th till about 2 or 3 in the morning the next day. Oh, if you want to hang out with us, you want to wish Pris a happy birthday, if you even want to try and make your way on that list, you may want to go.
Is it my 48th birthday?
It will be your 48th.
It's going to be my 48th birthday, guys.
48 turns around that sun, which is pretty big. I thought it was interesting.
We're going to have little butt cakes.
We're going to have buntlets. Yeah, we're going to have buntlets.
Okay, sorry.
What I found interesting, though, was when we were talking about your gangbang, I thought it was a silly question for me to ask you if you were going to have toys, because to me it seemed like, why would you have toys? You have all this dick here. But then you were like, no, I need the toys. Speaking of toys.
Yes.
This past weekend, we were at one of our favorite Pineapple House, Texas parties, which if you don't know what I'm talking about, we did an episode there. You should scope it out. But we went to one of their parties this past weekend, and we met this couple. Very attractive, very cool couple. And Friday night, they were the only ones outside of us that were playing as early, because we don't waste any time. We get to a bedroom, we start getting down. They seem to be pretty big into parallel play, and so they were right there next to us in the bed, getting it on.
Yes.
Just the same as us.
Yeah.
And this guy had an interesting thing.
Okay.
Please tell us.
So we were on the bed, and they were on the couch, and then they moved to the bed, and he had her from behind. And so we're opposite. So her ass is where my face is, like, and we're not together. We're just parallel, right?
Yeah, we're next to each other.
And I look, and I'm looking at him, and he has these rings around his balls. And
Steel rings.
Yeah. And I was like, are those rings? He's like, yeah. And I was like, Mike, can I touch them? So I scooped his balls in my hand. Hot, so hot, the way it looked, the way it was, the feeling. And so they're heavy weights. They're about, I would say about 4 centimeters thick.
Yeah.
And they go around his ball sack, and they magnetize closed. So there's like a little magnet and it closes. But he says there's even some that you can screw to tighten. So
from what I gathered, you got the shaft, and then you've got the nuts down at the bottom, and it's the sack itself. It's like above the balls and below the shaft. Above the balls and below the shaft. That's where they hang. Now, she saw it in action, that whole thing, and we found it interesting, but I didn't want to have the discussion there while we were trying to get our nut on. So later on, we were on the couch in the main area, the common area, all dressed and hobnobbing with others, and they were next to us. And so I said, look, I've got to know, what is the sensation? Like, what is it? Like, do you like it? And then, because,
I knew why she liked it.
She made it real clear why she liked it. She said so in the bed, because she said as he
is getting her behind.
Yeah, as he's getting her from behind, and pretty much a lot of different positions, this thing hits her usually around where the clit is, and it gives her a good sensation to add to what she already has. It wakes up the
little man on the boat.
Essentially. And so I told him, I was like, I get why she likes it. It makes sense. I said, what's the sensation for you? And he said, well, what it does is, because they're ball stretching weights is what the official title of them are. And essentially what it's supposed to do is it makes it feel like somebody is tugging at your balls while you're, shafting in.
Yeah.
And so every slide in that you do, it's like there's the way he made it sound like there's a hand basically tugging on your balls in a soft, gentle way that really gives you more of an excitement. It makes it hotter for you. And so I thought that was really,
I thought
really
they were so freaking
interesting.
sexy looking.
I was not on, like, I did not want to try it, but I have been volunteered to try it by my lovely wife. She's like, she was already on Amazon while we were sitting on the couch looking up these things, trying to find us a pair. And so for the sake of experimenting and for the sake of this podcast, I said I agreed I would use it. So she's going to buy it. And
because
we're going to give it a shot.
I'm not a fan of cock rings. I don't like when guys wear cock rings. I don't like the way that feels. So this one is a little different. This one's, it's going to look pretty on you.
All I know is that you've always said that you've loved my balls, which is a weird compliment to me, but I'll take it. In a world where compliments are not the easiest thing to get, anytime somebody's complimented my balls, I'm just like, okay, I'll take it. And so, she's made it real clear that this would be a wonderful accessory for the lower sack. And so, like I said, for the sake of your information, I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for y'all so that y'all know what exactly is going to take place here. So we're telling you about it, but obviously we're going to do another quickie about this at some point or another. When they arrive, we're going to check it out. We're going to experiment with them. We're going to find out all about ball stretching weights. So if you don't know anything about them, you consider yourself enlightened. If you do know about them, do me a favor and hit us up on our website at the confessional or email us and shoot us a message. Let us know.
Because I've never seen them.
I didn't know this was a thing literally until Friday. I had no idea. And so I will say I'm excited to give something different a try.
We saw a lot of different things this weekend.
Saw a few different things.
Yeah,
it was an interesting week.
It was interesting. Yeah. We saw this woman. She's getting like her boobs like slapped.
Oh yeah. He was like whack, and
it's so hard for me to be in a room when that's happening. And I have no trauma. It's nothing with a traumatic scene for me. It's more of a protective of women scene. And Adam knows this. So, cause I'm always like, he's behind me and he's enjoying he can see just the sex. And all I can see is this woman is getting choked and she's getting her tits slapped. And it does nothing for me. Like I can't just see that. So every time something like that happens, I'm always like, all right, are you ready to go?
Let's go.
He's very cool with it, right? He's not into the BDSM. Like he's just into the sex part.
So, in that portion, I could take it or leave it.
Yeah.
It doesn't trigger me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I am fascinated by it. Like as far as watching and that sort of thing, it doesn't do anything horrible to me, but I get why you get triggered because you're very
woman protective.
You're woman protective. Yeah. You are empowered. You're a strong female, and you don't like to see other women getting hurt. Yeah. And I had to remind you, I'm like, hey,
she likes that.
Could very well be her kink.
Guy wore mask, like he had a scream mask. He also had a helmet that he was going to use.
Yeah.
And
that was part of his kink, from my understanding, is that he liked to wear stuff over his head while he was getting it on.
I was like, that's kind of cool.
It was interesting. A
bunch of interesting people.
Oh my gosh. Every time we go to one of these parties, we get just a list of things that we end up talking about. It's the drive home is just incredible because you meet so many people and there's so many different personalities and everybody's got their own kink and everybody's got their own thing. And we are not sex couches. We don't know everything. We know very little.
Yeah.
What we know is in our own world. And frankly, I've always said it, we're vanilla in this world.
We did try a few things.
We did.
Yeah. The swing.
Oh, yeah.
We tried the rotisserie thing.
The rotisserie thing?
I feel like it's a rotisserie chicken. I'm a chicken on the little swing.
Yeah, we recorded a little bit of content on that swing.
That was so
oh my gosh, let me tell you something. That floor needed to be cleaned afterwards. Yeah, that was a hot.
It was just me and you.
Time. Just me and you.
The house was empty, or the owners were asleep. So we were there and we were like, we went to go get breakfast. We came back and we were like, you want to make some content?
It's like
nobody's here.
Being in that house.
Just imagine being at the club
during the day. It's like being at Six Flags You can ride all the rides. Nobody's there.
There's no line.
Yeah. So that's a lot of fun, you know, and I thought it was pretty exciting. We did have some new experiences, and I'm looking forward to the next one because I'm curious, what else are we going to run into, you know, like what's going to come up? I'm so interested in finding out.
Are you interested in finding out?
I am interested in finding out. I think it's important to know that a lot of times you can go to a party or you can go to a club and you just see the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
And it just seems like it never changes. But the moment you see something new, like a bull stretching weight or a guy slapping somebody's tits while wearing a helmet, you can't make this stuff up, guys. And if you could, that's amazing.
That's cool.
You should be a writer. You should definitely be a writer because, you know, it's important to tell these stories.
To tell these stories.
That's right. So yeah, we had a great time this weekend. I think that we should definitely keep our minds open to new experiences. That's my big thing whenever we attend these parties.
We'll definitely tell you how his ball weights, because they're going to be coming up.
Yeah, no, you'll know when I know, evidently. But you know, fam, that's our lives here. The non-Pornhub real life adulting version of how to set up a gangbang. I mean, we just put all that out there on top of a little bit of our weekend there for you.
Yeah. So communication, planning, consent, and maybe a clipboard. That would be a really good idea.
That would be.
I'm going to do like a little list, guys, and explain to you how I'm going to go about this. And I'm going to actually give questionnaires to the guys. So you all will get to see how this takes place.
Now, if you enjoyed this quickie, laughed with us, or learned something new, please like, subscribe, share this episode, leave us a review. You know, reviews help the show grow and help more people find us in this community.
That's right. And make sure you visit our website at www.beyond.com. That's where you're going to find all of our episodes, our audio, our video, our blogs, our guest bios, merch, and all of our full events. And our full event calendar showing where we're going to be every month.
Yes, every month.
Every weekend.
Yeah. Including the when we're going to be at the Pineapple House. So, you know, if that's ever something you're interested in, you know where we're going to be. You'll also find our Beyond Monogamy confessional there. It's 100% anonymous. You can submit your stories, experiences, questions, style situations, or just life stuff. And we talk about them right there on the show with your permission.
That's right. And you can also hear us on fullswapradio.com every Thursday at 2 and 7 p.m. Central.
We appreciate every one of you for just being here, supporting the show, and helping us build this community.
Yeah, we really do.
And with that, we will see you guys next week.
Bye.